Episode 20, New Faces Podcast. We've missed you.
Hello.
What voice was that supposed to be?
Professional.
That was like a mix of like news reporter and like struggling over like a COVID mask.
Trying a new thing here.
Yes, we're back. Sorry, we've been gone for a little bit. But, we had to get some things right. We got a couple announcements at the end or in the beginning. I don't know when you want to announce.
You probably should then, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we already posted about it.
Yeah.
We have the second annual 3v3 New Faces Podcast basketball tournament. Coming up August 10th. Make sure you register before then. Send us the money through Cash App once you get a team. Or Venmo. I think we'll have a Venmo at this point. But we'll get to the details of that at the end of the podcast. But we just wanted to let that be known right away. That New Faces 3v3 tournament is back at Weston Field. Bigger and better than ever. Camera people, photography, food, drinks, whatever you want, we got it. And yes, this time, there will be a highlight reel.
Yeah, this time definitely.
Yes,
we gotta have one in there.
We're not hiring bums this time. So, make sure you guys pop out, even if you guys just want to watch us, or watch the tournament, because we're not actually going to be in it this year, playing. But if you guys just want to watch, be entertained by the local hoops come through, you know what I mean? We got a lot of things going on there that we are setting up. Again, August 10th at Weston Field in Scranton, PA. So, anyway, what's up?
Life has been life and everybody, It's been a steamer. It's been a steamer these past couple of weeks, How you been feeling about that?
What is a steamer, first off? Let's talk
hot, humid weather, not too much rain, just straight sun blazing, UV rays, extra high. For all you darker skinned people, you know what I'm talking about. You can't be out there, you're gonna come looking like a Goodyear tire once you go back inside. You out there looking like Grimace, the sun is just purple in your skin. It's just deadly.
Purple in your skin?
Purple. Just deadly. So many beach, we can only enjoy so many beach days, so many days playing outside in the hot sun. It almost brings me back. Nah, never mind. What were you going to say, Brandon?
You were going to say something crazy there, and I already know it, so we're just going to move past that now. You got to be kidding me. You were nowhere to be found outside trying to find you, and now all of a sudden you're back.
I'm sorry, my friends. I have to go to the corner. I have to make sure my girlfriend was safe. There's things that need to be done.
Does she got to come in too?
No, she went home.
Okay.
You're good.
Anyway. Jesus Christ. Unreal. By the way, the kid was nowhere to be found. 3 minutes ago.
For doing in the living room.
Well, I'm so dead.
I got nothing for that. That's true. We ain't got nowhere else to do it. But yeah, anyway, now I lost track of what we were talking about.
How's your summer been?
Oh, solid so far. When was the last episode we did? Like, beginning of May, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, since then, honestly, it's just been... Oh, so I had my best friend's wedding that I was in. That was a lot of fun. That was the best wedding I've ever been to. And I was surprised because it was at the Woodlands. And I was not expecting the Woodlands to be, nice like that.
Yeah.
The actual, wedding venue was fantastic. But I only remember it from, when you were, 21 and going to, that club.
Yeah, the little nightclub, these have.
And it was just, the creepiest place on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, once you go anywhere else, it's a very nice place.
Yeah.
I was very shocked by that. They did a great job. If anyone knows how to throw a party, it's Jesse and Dana. I cried, for sure. At least 2 to 3 times, without question.
2 to 3?
Easily 2 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah, without question. When they were reading their vows, because you know how normally in the wedding you would they read their vows in front of everybody. They did it separately, so they did it there was an outside portion and we were inside watching them, but we couldn't hear anything they were doing. I just watched Jesse cry and that was it for me. To be quite honest, that's really all I needed. I didn't need to hear them actually say anything. Because first off, I know Jesse probably said something stupid, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Because not a lot of people know Jesse. He's one of one. There's nobody like this kid on the planet. So when you meet him, you understand what I mean by that. But I know he probably said something stupid that he probably shouldn't have said, which would have made me immediately stop crying and probably made me laugh at that point. But seeing him get emotional made me emotional immediately. Because, like, in those circumstances, I don't know. Maybe it's just, like, the overall feeling of the event, per se. But, like, I don't know. That shit just threw me for a loop. I was not ready for that. I was not expecting to cry at that at all, but here we are. But that wedding was easily the best one I've been to, best one I've been in, because I've only been in like 2 or 3, to be honest, but that was the best one I've ever been to, easily. So, shout out to Jesse and Dana, 2 of my best friends. They got married. The week after that, I was in Scranton for like 2 weeks during that time. That was like middle of May, though. Since then, just been kicking it here, to be honest. The weather has been way too gross to do much, to be honest. So, yeah. It's been a very calm... I just imagine, like, last week, if we were like, let's go to the beach, I would be like, no.
No, it was...
First off, you have to wear... You can't walk on the sand. That's going to be...
No, just that sun, just... The UV rays is just crazy, just beating down on everybody. And the sun didn't go down like 8 o'clock.
100%. Can I tell you the stupidest thing I did last Saturday? You know how, like, hot it was?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't feel like going to the gym. I'm going to go play basketball outside. I completely forgot to eat anything. So I went out there. I don't know why I always have breakfast. And the one time I don't have breakfast is when I'm going to go do some active stuff, playing basketball in the 95-degree heat.
What time did you go?
Morning. I went like 10:30, 11. So, I normally have breakfast, but like I don't know why I just didn't at that point. I must have just ran out the door and was like, all right, I guess we're just gonna.
That's when it was one of the hottest times.
100%. Horrible.
You play basketball? I
played 2 games. I got to the 3rd one. Midway through, I'm like, someone come in for me because I can't actually breathe right now. Like I cannot breathe. Like I'm about to pass out. I could feel a heat wave through my body. I'm like, I'm turning red, I think. I don't know what's happening. But I'm like, yeah, this was a horrible decision.
You and these life choices, man.
It would have been a horrible decision had I actually ate breakfast.
Yeah, you're...
Let alone not eating breakfast at all.
I think you went so early in the morning, too.
Because I wanted to get it out of the way. I didn't know if anyone was going to be out at like 1 or 2. So I was like, you know what? Let's just get it out of the way early. I heard people were going to be there. So I'm like, cool, whatever.
No one should have been out at that time.
No, not at all. There was no reason to actually be playing basketball at that point, but it's fine. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's been a very quiet, I don't want to say quiet summer, but I mean, I haven't really done anything like super extravagant outside of that wedding, which again, was fun as hell. Again, they know how to throw a party, so. And it wasn't like 300 people, it was like maybe like 150.
That's not bad.
No, so, I mean, I don't know. And it was a Friday wedding too, so I was like, nice. And it was a good day to have a wedding. I don't know why. Like the weather was great. There was no problems, no bad conditions in any way, shape, or form. The only thing that sucked was Jesse definitely passed out during the reception. And I don't mean passed out and like he just like fainted, like he drank a lot and it was over.
At the reception in the chair?
On the floor. I'm pretty sure.
At the reception?
Yes. So, Jesse held it together for as long as he could. As soon as all the speeches were done and it was, time to eat and it was like, okay, music's turning on, it was over for him. He had 3 beers in his hand at one point. I'm like, yeah, he's done. It's a wrap. it's a wrap for Jesse. There was no pacing it at that point. He was going all out. And his wife was like, well, Dana was like, there's nothing I can do.
So Kendrick had a show. I don't know if you guys caught the Kenny and Friends pop-out show. We can talk about that right now.
100%. Yeah, so he had a show on Amazon Prime. One, I was shocked to find out that anyone in this house had Amazon Prime. So that was nice.
Yeah.
But the show was incredible. It was pretty much just all of LA performing.
Compton, Long Beach, everybody was there. Oh, yeah, a few. Yeah, pretty much. A lot
of people were there. I would say, I think the only person that they were really missing from that well, Snoop Dogg wasn't there, but I feel like there was a reason behind that, like a petty reason. Vince was not there.
No.
Vince wasn't there.
He's on tour right now.
Okay, that's why then. 03 Greedo was there, but I guess he was asked and he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
That was it in terms of. I mean, obviously, like Nipsey wasn't there, unfortunately, but that's for an obvious reason. So anyone that was alive in LA.
YG, Mustard.
YG.
Dom Kennedy.
First off, YG has the funniest fits of all time.
He's the best.
I do not understand the dress shoes with anything else other than a suit, but I mean, God bless him.
He's the best. Roddy was there.
Roddy was there.
Dom Kennedy was there.
Roddy killed that shit too.
Yeah.
Tyler, the creator.
Yeah. Steve Lacy was there.
Steve Lacy was not expecting either. I didn't even know he was from Compton.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like,
the hardest nigga from Compton is Steve Lacy.
What?
The hardest nigga from Compton is Steve Lacy.
Okay, well I didn't.
You know how hard you gotta be to have that angelic voice and be from Compton? It's crazy.
It is a funny visual. It is a super funny visual. Steve Lacy is great though. Shout out to Steve Lacy. Steve Lacy and Tyler were two I was just not expecting to be there at all. I know they're from LA.
Yeah.
But I was still just not expecting it. Yeah, I mean there was no. Well, there was bad performances. Blast sounded horrible, which upset me because I love Blast. Ty Dolla $ign's mic just didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't.
The crowd was all his songs anyway. So
Yeah, he could have just.
Yeah.
He just did that the whole time. I don't like Jay Worley's music, but that's just me. And Larry June wasn't there.
Yeah.
He's from Cali, right?
Pretty sure.
I could have sworn he's from Cali, so if he's not, my bad.
Oh, Jeezy, Shoreline Mafia, them were there.
Yes, they were.
Black Hippie was there.
G Perico was there.
Perico, West Side Boogie.
I forgot about Black Hippie. Dre was there. Dre being there was great. But yeah, I mean, obviously the main performance was Kendrick, and Kendrick, of course, killed it. Kendrick.
Yeah, him coming out to Euphoria first was crazy.
So I
know backing track is wild. He's so tough.
He's different, and it's crazy because like I knew he was gonna. The first song he was gonna perform was a Drake diss.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been Not Like Us just because you knew that was going to be the end. I don't know why I had this weird feeling that he was going to start with Meet the Grams. I don't know why. I mean, you can't perform that. You can perform that song, but you can't based off the energy that it was giving.
You're a sicko.
I was saying that he couldn't have performed at that point.
You're a sicko.
Why am I?
You thought he was going to perform Meet the Grams first?
I was hoping. At first, no. Before anyone performed, I'm like, maybe... Because I didn't know all these people were going to perform. I thought it was just going to be him. So I'm like, I don't know what kind of energy he's going to be on. Once everyone started performing, it was pretty much like a party. I'm like, okay, he's not playing Meet the Grams. Everyone
had to leave. Play Meet the Grams.
That would have been a very dark energy. I didn't know what type of vibe he was going to be on. But once I realized, okay, this is more of like a laid back sort of thing, he's definitely not playing that
It's a
song.
whole party. It was great.
100% party. I do wish Absol performed, but I mean, I don't think he really has a song you could really like.
No, it doesn't have to. It was good seeing him perform 616 LA with Kendrick though. That was fantastic.
That was dope. Shout out to Absol had to be. He was like, I'm blind. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I said, Ab, come on, bro. Isaiah Rashad is not from LA actually, or from Cali, so that one made sense. He's from Tennessee, I think.
Yeah, one of them. I think one of them.
He's from the South.
Yeah.
He's from the South. But regardless, amazing show. What were your thoughts on it?
10 out of 10. 20 out of 20. Him doing that 5 times is crazy.
Yeah, so of course Dre started off with the when I was watching that and I'm like, what is he gonna say right now? And then as soon as he said, psst, I said,
that was crazy. That was crazy.
I said it's about to be over.
Yeah.
Then of course Kendrick plays the song, performs the song, gets to the A minor where the whole crowd is just singing that for a good 3 straight minutes. Like literally it did not die off. And as soon as it did, Kendrick's like, all right, run it back. And then he did that again. Then he finally performed the whole song. And I think that's when Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan and all of LA joined the stage. And it was just insane.
It was great seeing Westbrook and all of them on stage too.
Westbrook was enjoying the hell out of himself.
He's Cali forever. Him and DeRozan.
It is a little funny seeing DeRozan on there, considering he was a Raptor, and I'm sure him and Drake were close when they were when he was playing in Toronto?
Probably.
And it was like immediately like no. Like LeBron was at the show and you're just like,
yeah.
You do realize, like, because you know he's friends with Drake. It's like you do realize he's gonna perform.
Yeah, LeBron did what he had to do. Just stay there. Couldn't go on stage. Too much gang violence up on stage. It's bad for the I Promise school brand. Do what you did good. You did good, King. You did good. Most of it.
There was a picture where Savannah was next to him. It was like, you are not a gang member. You are not a gang member. You are a father of three.
I would piss my pants being up there with Big Hit and all them. Heck no. Heck no.
Oh my God. DJ Mustard's set was incredible too. He did an amazing job. Yeah, I mean, so we didn't really get to, like, obviously we talked about the beef and we went over all the tracks. I don't think we got a full ending, at least, of our full thoughts on it because we had to run out. What did you feel like that concert did for Kendrick and, I guess, against Drake in that regard?
Just enhanced Kendrick's star status, that's all. United a whole state against one man. Against one man.
Against one person.
On Amazon Prime Video. Which is insane. Because it was a bunch of felonies on stage. But that's why I love Cali, bro. That's why I love all the Cali people. But yeah, it was good. It was like that when Drake was playing back to back for 2 years straight on his tour when it was just him and Future and it was him and the Migos and he was playing back to back at every show and they was all singing along to it. I'm like, it's crazy that stuff comes back around, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just Kendrick's probably the only one that could really like do something like that, to be honest. On the East Coast, I mean, there's not really anybody that could really do that. Too much, especially that's like gang strictly affiliated.
Right. Well, it's weird because I don't even think New York has a guy that they can really lean on in that regard.
No.
Not at this point. Like, I mean, they have like people there that are solid, but it's not like.
It probably would have been Pop, to be honest. Probably would have been Pop at this point if he was still alive. Rest in peace.
It would have been Pop for sure.
Because at this point in time,
there's just nobody else that can really pull off that event. And Pop couldn't do that probably for a little bit anyway.
Yeah, it would take him a minute.
Yeah, it would have been some years before he could have really pulled that type of event off. And I was wondering, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, is there anyone that could pull that off? Like, I don't think there's any, like, obviously, like, the importance of the rapper matters, but there's also the importance of the region you're in. Yeah. And Cali just has so much, like, culture within hip-hop. I don't know there's another place outside of New York. I mean, you could do Atlanta.
Atlanta would be a tough one.
But, again, Atlanta right now, who is the guy? And we've talked about this, but, like, it's got to be Future.
It would have to be a Future and Friends concert with Young Thug out of jail, though.
Yes,
Thug would have to be out of
jail.
You
would have to wait until Thug.
And Outkast would have to be there.
Outkast,
T.I. and all of them would have to be. So it would have to be something crazy like that.
And yeah, I guess Future is the answer. Because, I mean, again, Cole has that respect, but it's not like North Carolina has, like, a big following like that. He would just have Dreamville Fest, pretty much. And he would just have his Dreamville crew. But there's no one else that has that pull. Like, even Drake has that. Well, I actually don't. Here's the thing. Drake has that pull, but Drake doesn't have that pull because, one, Toronto. I don't know. There's no Toronto.
He can't bring the weekend, so it don't matter.
Yeah, he can't bring the weekend. And also now, and this is what I was kind of alluding to when I asked, like, what does it mean for Drake? It's like, the thing for me was when this was happening, when he was doing the 20v1 stuff, it's like, there's a reason people are going against you. It's not because it's partly probably because you are one of the most popular rappers. And at that time, he was really going up here.
Part character, part status.
Yeah, 100%. But also, like, he almost kind of excluded himself to just the young artists. And it's like, yeah, Yachty is great. I like Yachty. But I don't know if there's really any ride or dies for Drake like that, where there is for Kendrick in LA, because he puts on for LA so much. Future puts on for Atlanta so much. I don't know if Drake has that same type of pull, which is weird to say.
He just gotta keep making that pop music with all the different female artists. That's all.
Right, exactly.
So
Seeing that concert live was just because one, I've never actually seen Kendrick in concert yet. That is going to change, but also like, it's just wild how much, like even we're not even counting the diss tracks. Like every song, people knew the words to.
Of course.
That he was playing. And I don't know why people thought that Kendrick wasn't on that same level. That never made
recency bias, bro.
It had to be recency bias because we all know he's that guy.
He's been that guy for a minute.
He's been that guy forever. Even if Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers isn't like the timeless classic that Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, even Damn is. It's still a great album, and it might end up like it might take some. It might be one of those albums that takes some time, like how
they'll look back at it.
Like how Yeezus is. Like I used to like think that album sucked, and then over time, well, obviously I wasn't like that with the big Mr. Morale, but I thought Yeezus was kind of a miss.
Then you found God.
Okay, let's not do all that, but it became an album.
Like, Yeezus sucked. That's crazy. My neck.
My
neck is burning. My throat's burning.
I was not a fan of that album. Respectfully, I was not. But I did honestly just like it's kind of in that same realm where like down the road we're gonna be like, yeah, that was one of the better albums. So especially during that time and when it dropped and everything like that. So yeah, I mean overall the show was amazing. I don't know if you have any extra comments.
Hope it's yearly. That's all I care about. Hope it's yearly.
I don't think it will be. To be honest.
You need to sign Amazon Prime deal and just get it over with.
That's a fact. I'm curious as to what you think it means, because I kind of gave my thoughts on it, but Drake wise, what does it mean for him now? Like
hurt his armor, you know, as the phrase would go. But I mean, he can't do nothing but accept the L. Just keep making your pop hits with the other artists and whatnot, and get your money and raise your son.
Can I ask a question? Okay, so he's dropped the album, so he's dropped a couple albums these past years, right? Do you think he finally kind of just takes a step back?
He has to.
Like, actually, like, I'm not even talking, like, because the diss, like, hurt his ego. I'm talking because, like...
That too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it definitely did. But because, like, it's almost like he kind of burnt himself out way too much to the point where, like...
Yeah.
Not the casual fan loves Drake, but in terms of just, like, hip-hop in general, it's almost like...
Yeah, take a little hiatus, man. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All this oversaturation of music and all this yada yada stuff, we get it. You're Drizzy Drake. Take some time off, go back in the lab. You got all the money in the world, everything, whatever. Go to Turks and Caicos and chill out and relax. And, you know, just live life for a little bit. Accept the L, find yourself.
Right.
Take it down to all the basketball camps and all that stuff, and then come back and be like, oh, damn, what's that Drake miss and all that stuff. Otherwise, it's just him
dropping
ego stuff.
Yeah. Because I think that's pretty much the overall feeling towards this, you know, beef is Drake's ego got him, you know, like it got him the L. Yeah. It got him the big loss. And now that's two big losses to two rappers that lyrically are better than him. Like, we could sit here and say Meek Mill is lyrically very good, but he just did not execute in any way, shape, or form well. Whereas Drake really, you know, performed, and I think that kind of gave him a big head, blah, blah, blah. And we don't have to go too much into it. I just was curious as to what your thoughts were on it, because, again, the Drake thing is a very interesting point there. But yeah, shout out to Kendrick. He put on a fantastic concert, performance, show, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, any last thoughts on that? That's my second time asking you what your last thoughts on it. I kept talking about it because I was curious as to your thoughts on the Drake thing. So
yeah, no, we good. What do we got next for him?
Bryson was just I don't know what Bryson was.
Yeah, what's he? I thought he was looking for a lost treasure. He was looking for soap.
Bro, I just saw Bryson's one eye looking at me, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now. Is he supposed to be telling me something? I'm confused. I guess. All right. So let's talk about this Forbes list. I guess. Give me the breakdown on what happened here with this Forbes list.
They released the updated Forbes 50 greatest rappers of all time list, and it goes: Jay-Z #1, Kendrick, Wayne, Cole, Pocket 5, Drake at 6, Kanye at 7, Nicki at 8, Nas at 9, Eminem at 10, 3 Stacks at 11, Notorious B.I.G. at 12, Missy at 13, Chuck D at 14, ASAP at 15, 16 Lil Kim, 17 Tyler, 18 Snoop Dogg, 19 Ghostface Killer, 20 Common. You can do the rest.
I mean, we don't have to go through.
Yeah, we gotta go through all 50. But yeah.
First off, what did you call Tupac?
Tupac.
You did not say Tupac.
I definitely did.
You did not.
Did I say Pac? What did I say?
And you said I thought you said Pocket or something. I was mad confused. I was like, what? Who? Like, I have no idea who that is. That's why I pull up the list so fast. I'm like, what did you just say? Yeah, this list sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. A$AP Rocky at 15 is crazy. Like, he hasn't dropped an album in 6 years.
I'm dead, yo.
Yeah, this list is so bad.
Very interesting list.
I love J. Cole. Him being number 4. When was this released?
This was updated in June. June 20th.
They updated June. This, this is the real list, today?
Yeah. Today, yeah.
Let me look. Does that say Juice WRLD, son? Good God.
Shout out Keith being on there at 47.
I'm not mad at Keith. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad at Keith being on here. I'm mad at. I
don't like Bad Bunny at 40.
He's not even a rapper. What are we doing?
He's a Spanish rapper.
He's not. Okay. Anyway. Wow. Yeah, this list is terrible, son. This is so bad. Juice WRLD at 27 is really just blowing my mind a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm a Juice WRLD fan. But
I'm so weak.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, Childish Gambino. Yeah, turn this list off. It's a wrap. I'm not trying to hear nothing with Childish Gambino and top anything. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm dead. You don't like the list? You don't like number 1 through 10?
1 through 10 isn't the worst thing on the planet. It's more so just the people who made this, made it on here is really wild. But okay, so Jay-Z to me is 1 regardless. Kendrick at 2, I'm not mad at. Wayne at 3, I'm not mad at. Cole at 4 is just nuts. I would put him in the top 15, maybe top 20. I don't know. I mean, I love J. Cole though. I am a huge fan of J. Cole. So I'm happy someone thinks he's top 5. That is not me. Tupac at 5, I'm not mad at. Drake at 6 is okay, sure. Kanye at 7, sure. Nicki at 8, I guess. Nas and M 9 and 10, sure. The Biggie at 12 is just nuts. I didn't even realize that he wasn't even in the top 2. If he's not 1, he's 2. I don't understand that. Missy and Chuck D, sure. A$AP Rocky, absolutely not. Tyler the Creator at 17 is no. This list just doesn't make it. This looks fake to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so weak.
Are you sure this is a real list? Because I don't remember even seeing this. This is nuts. I'm looking this up. Yeah, this is a horrible list top to bottom. I don't understand how you can even Yeah, this was yesterday. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, this is so bad. I need to know who wrote this, who made this. I need to know the names. I need everything. Because this is just so sad on so many levels. I can't even believe that. I guess, how do you feel about it?
Interesting list here.
Yeah? What's so interesting about it?
I don't know. There's the lady top 50.
What do you have what's the biggest issue here?
There's a lot of big issues. There's a lot of hold on, man. There's a lot of issues. I just Redman's not on here. No members of Wu-Tang on here. Not too many, no. I don't see.
It's because Ghost is on there.
I don't see Black Thought anywhere.
Yeah, Black Thought's definitely not on there. I don't remember seeing him.
Ja Rule's not on here. Not at all. After the run Ja Rule had for that whole span of time, Ja Rule not on here.
Was DMX on there?
Yeah, DMX on there.
Oh, okay.
23.
He's what?
He's 23.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I forgot we only listed 20, so that makes sense. So DMX is on there. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just not it. I can't believe that's a real list. That doesn't even look real, to be honest with you. Like, that looks genuinely like fake. Like how they like the look of the list, like just everything about it just looks not real. I'm not mad at 1, 2, and 3 if you want to put them there, sure. But like, why is J. Cole up there? I don't think Drake is in the top 6. Like, that's
They have 100,011.
over. They have Cole and Drake over Andre 3000.
100,011.
They got him.
Eminem and 100,000 are at 10 and 11. I almost makes me want to cry. Like, what are we doing here? Are we serious? Nas at 9, Nicki's at 8. So what are the criteria for this, John? Chart certifications, albums,
As soon as you say charts,
cultural impact, innovation, music, yada yada yada. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Who raps the best, and why is? God, Jesus Lord, I need a Tylenol or something right now. Okay, it's Jay-Z, Kendrick, Wayne. I'm not too mad at that.
no, I mean those are guys that are going to be in the top 10 for me regardless. If you want to put him in the top 3, go for it. I mean, Jay-Z's 1 for me. Kendrick is probably in my top 5, so I'm not mad at him being 2. Wayne is definitely in my top 10, so I'm not mad at him being 3, even though I don't know if I would put him there. Kanye's in my top 10, so I'm not mad at that. It's really just Drake and Cole being in the top 10 that really bothered me a little bit. Or at least maybe where they're placed, because Cole at 4 is nuts.
I'm not even paying attention to that. Let's do these rappers are off here. So Pac, Biggie, or I'm putting y'all over there. I love y'all to death. 2 of my favorite people that ever exist in life.
So we're only doing rappers who are...
Yes, so I can make this easier. Pac and Biggie, they know where they are. They know where they are already. So Jay-Z. Do I want to do this in order?
Oh, you're about to give us an order of best rappers. Because now I got to ask what your criteria is then. At this
Who
point.
can rap the best? Who can rap the best? If you put out a song and you're like, and your body just goes like this, and you're like, damn, they can rap. Like, if you give them doesn't matter how much time you give them, doesn't matter what beat you give them, doesn't matter what place they're put at, can they spit the craziest verse you heard that whole year, the past 5 years, 10 years, something like that. It's just pure lyricism, pure rapping.
Nice.
All that other hip hop stuff is that criteria because there's 85,000 things that's going to hip hop.
Right.
This is rappers of all time. Jay-Z. 2, I'm going 3 stacks.
Yeah. So we're going to put Nas in the top 5 then probably.
Duh.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Jay-Z, Andre. See the rest of this list.
Can I ask you? I'm probably putting Kendrick over Nas. I'm probably putting Kendrick over Nas.
I want to.
I think if we take into account, so this is what I've been doing recently too. I never mentioned this, but I've been doing like a lot of like deep dive in catalogs. Mm-hmm. I just did Nas. I actually like a lot more Nas albums than I was expecting to. Like it was like at least 3 classics for me, 2 or 3. No, it was 3. So to sit here and say that I think Nas isn't amazing would be a lie. But I do think if I were to finally, if we were to get to like the end of Kendrick's career, I think I could find myself liking Kendrick's catalog more than Nas's. I don't think Kendrick has a bad album, whereas I think Nas does.
Nas has Illmatic though.
And again, it's a classic, no question.
No, it's not. It
is like a moment in hip hop.
Like God created that album himself and gift wrapped it and gave it to 15-year-old Nas.
And by the way, that's his debut, which is nuts to even think about. That was his first album to drop.
I mean, oh God.
Like, truly,
you don't understand how crazy
he's sensational. I'm not even gonna sit here and dispute that. My point is if we go into the enjoyability of every album, at the end of it, I will probably end up liking Kendrick's albums more, or I'll listen. It will be more listened to by me with Kendrick more than Nas.
Saying he can't be Illmatic.
I don't know.
There is not the only person on here that could probably be To Pimp a Butterfly is fam. It's getting there. Jay-Z's Blueprint.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan to 36 Chambers. And
Any
To Get Rich or
Outkast
Die
albums?
Trying. Huh?
Any Outkast albums?
There was too damn many. Aquemini, there's too many. Too many.
That's what I'm saying. What
That's
album?
group stuff though.
Okay, so we're going solo.
First of all, I don't care if he doesn't have a solo album. I don't care if he doesn't have a freaking solo tour act. Andre's one at number 2.
Yeah.
And Wayne Nas could be 3-4. Wayne Nas could be, and then Wayne Nas could be 3-4. They could switch wild.
So then 5 is Kendrick? Or are we going a different name route? Because again, we're talking about. What was that? Let me pull up this list here real quick, because now this is gonna get interesting. I guess now that we're ranking them, I didn't know we were gonna rank today. I wasn't ready for a ranking session. All right, so right now we got 1 Jay-Z, 2 Andre, 3 and 4. I would probably go Nas and Wayne, but if you want to go Wayne and Nas, also fine. So now we're going 5. So this is where I know what you're trying to consider. I know that the other 2, there's at least 2 names you're trying to consider over Kendrick, and it's Eminem and Kanye.
Kanye not going over Kendrick.
Okay.
For rapping.
Okay.
And that's coming from.
Okay, I was gonna say that's impressive. Okay, so now you're going Eminem or Kendrick right now. That's what your battle is.
Kenny's it's kind of hard because Kendrick. I still wait for this other album and the rest of his career to pan out. You know, he's had a fantastic. It's hard to make a list without Eminem in the top 5 of any list. He has everything.
Here's the thing, though. Do you think that Kendrick will ever have as bad of a run as Eminem is having right now, currently? Because I know you listen to Houdini. There's no way you like that song.
Houdini's not a bad song.
That's a horrendous song. And I'm talking horrendous. And I haven't been a fan of anything of Eminem's in a while, and that was worse than anything he's dropped. Like, there's no way, in any way, shape, or form, this is just my prediction, I guess. There is no way Kendrick drops as bad of an album as Revival, as Kamikaze was just boring to me. He was just like, it was like the old man yelling at the clouds type album. What was the one after that? Didn't he drop a new one after that one?
Music to Be Murdered By?
That was
the COVID one? Oh my Lord Jesus.
That would, like, there's no way he has even a bad album, an album as bad as any of those, let alone a 3-run album of trash. And by the way, we could really, if I really wanted, like, Marshall Mathers LP2 was kind of trash too, to be honest. The only thing that was good on that was the bonus tracks, because the rest of that album is very mid. So we could really group that in there as 4 if we really wanted to. But I'll stick with the 3-run album. Like, Revival sucked. Revival is genuinely a terrible album, and I don't think Kendrick ever drops an album that bad in life.
That could be true. So I got Eminem at number 5.
That's that makes no sense.
Got Eminem at number 5. Do you know who that man is?
That doesn't.
Do you know who that man is?
I've listened. I did.
I
did a deep dive on his catalog too.
Where'd you start? Where'd you start?
What are you talking about? Where did I
Slim
start?
Shady LP.
Yes.
Okay. What's that? What's that rating?
It was an elite album.
Okay. Did you listen to Infinite before that?
I've heard it. I couldn't put it in a playlist or nothing because he doesn't have it on.
Marshall Mathers LP.
That classic.
Eminem Show.
Classic.
Encore.
It was cool. Wait. No, I'm sorry. Wait. No, I might be mixing that up with somebody. Wait. Encore. Oh yeah, no, that one was just solid. That was because he was doing a lot of like just dumb shit on there though. Like it was a lot of like a lot of like weird accents and just he was just fried out of his mind.
And Recovery.
That's an elite album. That's a hot take for a lot of people. I think a lot of people think that album is not that good. That's a great album. And Relapse was fun too. That was a little less. It was a lot. I don't know. I just like Relapse a little bit. Encore was good. I would say Encore was good. Again, though, but I don't think Kendrick has as bad of a run music wise as Eminem has. I don't think anyone. There's not a lot of people that really has had as bad of a run as Eminem has lately. So
we'll go Eminem at 5.
I'm going Kendrick at 5.
And you can go with 6.
Eminem will go 6.
Okay, I'll put Kenny at 6.
Okay.
Who's 7?
So again, you're just going rapper at this point, and so that's tough because I would have put Kanye in there because of the run of music he's had. But also, again, it's not. I don't think it's Eminem bad, but to me, it isn't great. But I think you would kind of have to put Kanye there. Now, I'm trying to think if there's another rapper. I'm looking through the list right now, just to see if there was anyone that like is like really low that I'm just kind of forgetting about overall. Ooh, 50. Oh man, 50 Cent. Fuck.
In the what?
I mean, he's in the top 10.
Top 10 of what? Rapping?
50 Cent's not a good rapper.
50 Cent rap better. Who does 50 Cent rap better on into the top 10? Does 50 Cent rap better than Biggie?
I thought we were taking him out.
No, okay, yeah, well, I'm just saying. 50 Cent rap better than Biggie.
No.
He rap better than Ghostface?
No.
He rap better than Rakim?
I'll be honest. Not that I think Rakim is bad or anything. It's just like way past my time.
He rap better than Rakim? Oh, so we're not gonna.
I wouldn't even count. I'm not even gonna disrespect Rakim. I can't say I like really like dived into his.
So you rap better than Doom?
I do not like Doom. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh God, Jesus. He raps better than Mos Def?
No. But I like 50 Cent's music more than Mos Def. But Mos Def is definitely a better rapper. If we're gonna go like bar for bar, or like
yes,
well then Mos Def is definitely a better rapper. Again, I'm confused on what your criteria is at this point. We're just going bars.
Yes. Okay,
well then yeah, I can't put 57 there because I'm thinking music. I'm thinking lyricism, and that makes more sense as to why you think Eminem's in there, even though I'd still put Kendrick over him. And then Ghostface is definitely in there, and Ghostface has amazing music too. So that's not really even a hot take there. So is Kanye not in the top 10 then? Because I don't think he's an elite lyricist.
Not an amazing artist, entertainer.
Right, but if we're going rapper, he's not in the top 10. If 50's not in the top 10, Kanye's definitely not in the top
10. No, I could take Kanye out of my 10.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So then we got Ghostface. Redman should be up there somewhere for sure. Damn, this is tough. Q?
Who?
Q?
Ice Cube? Mm-hmm. Which number are we at?
So, okay, wait. So what was 6? So 7 was. Oh, we didn't even pick a 7. What's up? I don't know. What's up?
What do we say?
We put Ghostface in there? I feel like Ghostface is probably the right
I'll
answer.
put Ghostface.
Ghostface.
And 9. 8.
7. I don't think we even picked a 7.
6.
So now we're at 8. And now...
Black Thought.
I mean, yeah, Black Thought is definitely...
Black Thought.
Lyrically, Black Thought is up there. Snoop Dogg. Again, this is why it's
Snoop
tough.
Dogg could be in my 10.
Yeah, because this is why it's tough because, like, after a little while, Snoop Dogg's run kind of just was like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's tough for me, but I wouldn't be mad at him being in the top 10 of any sort of list, I guess. So we're at 9 now, right? I guess 9. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I don't know. Damn. Again, because I never rank just lyricism. That's the problem.
Now I'm going Raekwon.
Raekwon can definitely be 9. Raekwon should definitely be 9. Are we not counting DMX?
Yeah, I'll put DMX 10.
Okay, we can do that. And again, this is for me. It's tough because I don't just take lyricism into it. I take all albums and catalog. Well, I mean, it's the same thing, but like catalogs in general and like impact has to for me be in there to like make a definite top 10. And that's where like a guy like Kanye rises and a guy like Eminem. I don't want to say falls, but like he's probably not like top 5-ish realm because again, if we're counting catalog, he's got some bad albums. So it's like it's weird in that regard, but yeah, I mean that's not bad. This list is just weird because it just doesn't make really, and there's really no criteria. It seems like and it just seems like whoever is just a fan of certain artists just gets put up there. I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me. It's really hard to make a list like that though. So. Because I didn't even know we were gonna do a list today. I thought we were just talking about how bad this list is and keeping it pushing. To be honest, so I didn't know that we were gonna be doing that. But you know, with a little more thought into it, we definitely could make a better list. I'm just not gonna do that right now. Yeah. So that that list sucks. So
shout out to Forbes.
Shout out to Forbes for making a terrible list. That was fantastic. Yeah. I mean, anything else that's happened? This summer for you? Any events you've gone to? Any weddings? Blah blah blah.
I did go to a wedding not too long ago. What was it? Yeah, a couple weeks ago I went to a wedding. My boy Nick and Maddie. Congratulations again. Teared up a little bit.
Teared up? Not a full on cry?
No, I don't fall and cry. I didn't. It's not Will Smith's dog dying. I am Legend. I didn't fall and cry. Or Pursuit of Happiness when they're in the tub. Didn't cry. Tony Stark dying. Didn't cry. What other movie didn't cry? Green Mile, when he's getting electrocuted in the chair, didn't cry. I have recollection of all the time we cried. But
I can see that. You didn't have to go through. We don't need every movie you cried in.
Nah, beautiful wedding. Saw the bloom people there. It was nice. On the Huskies. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
But you're right. I knew you were gonna do it. I mean, I knew you were going to do it. I knew that was gonna happen. It's okay. It's alright.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Watching the Olympic trials. It was pretty, John was intense. I was on the edge of my seat. It was only the qualifying, the trial. I was like, damn. Maybe I need to get in one of these. Then I looked at the competition. I said, nah, never.
Nope.
Never.
There's no way I could ever get into, like that.
Some of these kids are like 16, 17, and freak athletes. And HGH babies and all that kind of stuff.
HGH babies.
Mm-hmm.
I do, this summer's been pretty solid so far. I'm excited to see, what kind of happens in the future. Because like I said, we got the tournament coming up, which we're going to plug in a little bit. Plug more, actually, because we already plugged in the beginning. But, so far, I guess the, summer for me starts off in, like, June, like everybody else's. But, like, May was, like, a lot of fun. A lot of good memories there with, again, being my best friend's wedding. Being with my best friends the weekend after for the Ubaldo Festival. Just
Never heard of it.
I know you've definitely heard of it, obviously. But
it doesn't reach my side of town.
No, it does not. No, it does not. It's definitely, But, I mean, I had a great time being back in Scranton. It was a very refreshing feeling. Kind of needed it, honestly, being with family and friends. So it was nice to kind of take a little bit of time off this and kind of reflect on life and whatnot. So, but we're back. So we're going to be back fully. Episodes, every time I try to promise it, it doesn't happen. But we're just gonna work hard every week to get to every episode for you guys. New Faces Podcast 3v3 tournament coming up very soon, August 10th. Zay, what do we got going on there? What's some specific things that we got there?
Acrobatics.
Okay.
A big.
Okay.
We'll have a bunch of fun, people. It's gonna be great for the community. I'm not telling them nothing. It's a surprise. Just be there, Weston Field, August 10th. Starts at 1 o'clock. You guys know what's. If you don't know, you gotta come down and see. We're gonna have a couple surprises there. A couple surprise guests. Me. Yeah, but just gotta come. Just come and check it out. Come and check it out. Come watch some great young hoopers hoop, play ball, do that athletic stuff. They like to do and all that kinds of stuff. Rowdy kids like to get into. And
why'd you just turn into like a grandma there? I don't know.
I was being sincere. But yeah, come check us out. Scranton, PA.
Yes, and every episode we're gonna plug our 3v3 tournament too, so you're gonna know. Thank you guys for listening to episode 20. We're back. See y'all next episode.